I remember my Raptor fans, I remember taking live to a pre-game press conference with the coach after their victory. So I'm gonna take you live right now.
My relationship with credit was not the greatest. With that yes to credit from Capital One and making payments on time, I was able to get a car loan. Having my car helps me be available to my loved ones.
You guys haven't played a ton of close games all season. How did you feel you managed the last 4 minutes there?
You're reading my mind. We were like last 5 minutes of the game. I was like, this is good for us. This is good for us. This is going to be a very good film for us to watch. And I thought that we did some extraordinary things there down the stretch. We did, rim protection, blocking shots, coming up with some very important rebounds. And also, there's going to be good film for us to learn how we can close the game, how to better execute there.
What kind of a luxury is it to have a player like Brandon in those clutch situations when he that isn't just able to make the shot, but is willing and able to make the pass at the right play like he did there at Arjun?
And he's with us for a reason. We love the guy. We love his game. And, I think he's continuously improving with us. I think that defensively he was really good today as well with his ball pressure and hand activity and protecting the rim. I think that he did a really good job today.
The block shots in the last were there from the weak side. Is that you teach your guys to cheat into that rim to look close?
Well, all those reads there at the end of the game, that's players. That's them reading the game and making right calls there. We know what is our priority, and that's rim protection. And from there, we gotta figure out the rest of rotations and how to guard the 3-point line. With that being said, I thought that a couple of situations we overhelped, and there was an open shot that we had to do a better job of covering for each other. But all of those end of the game situations there, it was like Bi and Scotty. That's just like high level instincts and basketball IQ.
LaMelo scored a few on Jamal, but I thought Chet really made him work for it. We've seen this in the past with guys like Kyle Lowry or Fred VanVleet, where a player that has a size advantage thinks they have a mismatch. But what is it about a defender like Jamal that, despite giving up size in matchups like that, can really hold his own against bigger players?
What do you want to say, that you're here for a long time? What Jamal does a really good job there. Obviously, his ball pressure is elite, and how he's staying in front of the people doesn't matter the size and who is he guarding. But also, I thought that he did a really good job with hands. The game was such that we had to adjust as the game was going on regarding what calls are being, what contact situations were called as fouls and what not. And I think that he adjusted in the second half really well in those situations there as well. So it's great to have a player who brings that kind of energy and focus, and who really doesn't care if he's going to score or not. He only cares about team winning and doing right things for the team.
How did you view the Scotty block at the buzzer?
I was really excited, but I did not show any emotions at the moment. I was thinking, was there any time left, and what we need to do there to get organized, trying to stay calm, but it was high-level play.
With Yak looking healthier and with Quick's threes falling, does it feel like that starting unit is kind of reaching the two-way balance you thought they could reach this year?
I mean, that's definitely the goal, to have a good balance, and I'm continuing to talk to guys and challenge guys to do it on both ways, both ends of the floor, because they're capable of doing so. We're learning how to win. We're learning each other. We're learning how to close those games, how to play all of those games. There is a lot for us to learn. Our film sessions are, pretty heavy at the start of the season over here. And what I'm really liking about this team is all the stuff that we talk about and then address. We see the progress there.
The Ingram dunk, obviously a cool highlight and a really impressive play, but for a coach, is that like an encouraging thing for a player coming off of what he went through last year to kind of be reassured that like, yeah, the lift is there, the balance is there?
It's not still there to 200%, but it's coming back, and when he has that type of pop and when he's playing above the rim, he's a scary player, for all the opponents.
For the guys that have been here for a few years with you, what do you think it means for them to kind of be on a bit of a winning streak here?
I think it's very cool to see the growth of the team. Guys that they're playing more, like Yak and Scotty, like they really own it. They're really enjoying this moment. But also the guys that are younger guys, it's good for them to see what it takes to win, and some of the younger guys, they might be in a different role or a smaller role and less minutes, but I'm really proud of how they're embracing it and how they're finding ways to help the team there on the court.
Coach, the free throw disparity, is it more about what the other team is doing, or is it more about what you can do to get better calls when you're out there?
Talking about game tonight?
Yeah.
You want me to get fined?
No.
Okay. No comments regarding referees and free throw disparity.
What do you tell your players in order to encourage them to get better calls?
I mean, there is no such a thing encourage them to get better calls. It's adjusting to the game. Every crew is going to be different. You're playing different teams with different level of physicality. Some players are looking more for those throwing their head back and trying to get those foul calls. It's all about knowing who you're playing against and how to adjust to that referee's crew every single night. I think that's a big part of learning how to win this league.
That drive that Ingram made when he started with his left hand, moved to the right, stuffed it, and the whole bench exploded at that moment. What did that feel like on the bench, seeing the way players were reacting to Brandon?
Right. I mean, Brandon is very cool teammate. His players, his teammates, they really love him. He did a great job getting incorporated in our team. Even last year when he was not playing, he's invested in our guys. He's invested in this team. He likes to be around them. He likes to get to know them. And when somebody's just good human being and he does well, obviously you're gonna cheer for him and support him. So that was the natural reaction from our bench.
How important it is, and how much of an example does it set that your two more important players, or the two best players, close the game on two defensive plays?
It's very important. It's a luxury that we have, that we can plug in those players in different spots and for them to respond in the best possible way to find a way to win the game.
How much fun are you having right now?
A lot of fun.
That yes to credit from Capital One allowed me to regrow my credit strength. My daughters are in their 20s, starting out, renting places. We're able to help them. Capital One's belief helped me have confidence in myself.